Good morning, everyone, and boys and girls, and welcome back to our class. So today, our topic, we're going to learn Unit 4, which is about an interesting topic, and I think that you guys have already know about it. So before we start our lesson today, I'm going to ask you a few questions. And maybe someone tell me about how do you get to school usually? How about may I pick someone to answer this question before we start our formal class? So any volunteer? Nope, nope. So if no anyone wants to answer this question, I'm going to pick one. Okay, how about Dao Dao?
Yes, Peter, I'm here. Um, I by bus go to school.
Okay, I see. So we all know that Dao Dao usually go to school by bus. So can you guys make a guess about what we're going to learn from today's lesson? What the topic is about? Why nobody answered? So maybe you
I'm
guys can
guessing.
all turn on your microphone. So if someone uh if if someone is not convenience, you can just turn off. But just try your best to turn on your microphone and your camera. All right. Just
Yeah,
give
teacher, may I ask this question?
Okay, sure, please.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're talking about the way we take the way to go to the school by some the the different transition.
Okay,
Okay.
great. That's nice try. Uh, I think uh, I think at least you got the point because today we are going to learn exactly transportation. Yes, that's right. So actually today's lesson is all about the transportation, and we are going to learn new vocabularies which are all related to transportation. So next, I'm going to show you guys a picture. Can you guys tell me which transportation is? Yes, obviously, it's a train. So have you guys ever been take a train to travel? I see young. You have turned on your
Yes,
microphone.
yes. I have take train travel to Xichang before.
All right, that's a beautiful city.
Yes.
To the next slide. So from what you can see, it just shows all the vocabularies that we are going to learn today. And you may see here's a bus and train and boat, plane and car and bike and bicycle and ship and subway. I can bet that you guys have know these vocabularies already, right? Today, we are not going to learn the vocabularies, but we are also need to use this vocabulary to make a sentence. I'm going to check if the doctor in the meeting or not. All right, so it seems like the doctor is still downloading the application. So I have told you guys my supervisor is going to sit in our class today, so I'm kind of nervous. Okay, so let's keep going. so from you can see this vocabulary is what we're going to learn, and I want you guys to get familiar with those vocabularies and try to remember and use it in your own sentences. All right. So here's your content book. And from this picture, I think you guys can see there's a lot of students and they are going to their school by variety and different ways and by different many kinds of transportations. So later I want you guys to tell me how do they how the I mean which transportations those students took and how they get to their school. I think in this way to show you guys maybe better. I'm going to check the email. Oh, God. Because the doctor just sent me email. I think my supervisor seems cannot be in the meeting, but I still need to record it. Okay, I'm going to send the meeting ID to the supervisor. All right, let's keep going. Let's continue our class. Okay, I'm going to record the lesson. And let's move on to next stage. So as you guys can see the pictures, I want you guys to read and what the students say in the picture. So can anyone want to be the volunteer? I think I need 2 students. Just make a role play. So who wants the volunteer? I see someone seems turn on his microphone. Yes, Tutu. How about you? And Tutu or Dao Dao? How about you two guys? Tutu, maybe you can you can roll the boy on the left, and Dao Dao maybe you can become the boy on the right. 图图，你读这个，
Yes, doctor. From
读这
left,
个。
right?
Yes,
So
correct.
the left from left the guy who ride the bike and from the from the up of the left this boy is going to school by train, and from down of left the boy is go to the school by bike. So turn to Dao Dao.
Okay, maybe you
Dao Dao
guys
turns.
can just do this. maybe Tutu, you can just read the sentences in the picture, and Dodo just read the boy on the right and what he said. Like, hey Dave, how do you get to school? Come on.
Okay, I am first. Okay, so how do you get to school?
Yeah. How to say?
I ride my bike.
Okay, that's great. Yes, that's the way you ask your friends and how they get to school. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. Check. Okay, here I list a few verb phrases and which are all related to the transportations. I want you guys to write it down and remember what the verb phrases are, because we cannot only know the vocabularies, but we also going to use it in our normal life. So like first one, I want you guys to read after me all the verb phrases and write it down. Alright，就我读一遍，然后每个人大家跟着我一起读。Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So everyone please turn on your microphone. 就大家方便的话都把麦克风打开，我们一起读。
Sure.
要不然回音了。
First one, take the bus, take the subway.
Take the subway.
Second one, take the train.
Take the
Take the
train.
train.
Third one, take the bus.
Take the
Take the
bus.
bus.
And fourth one, take the boat or ship.
Take
Take
the
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 boat.
boat
Or
or
ship.
ship.
Yeah.
The fifth one, take the taxi or car.
Take the taxi or car.
Or car.
The sixth one, drive the car.
Drive the
Drive the
car.
car.
The seventh one, ride the bike or bicycle.
Ride the
Ride
bike
the
or
bike.
bicycle.
Bicycle.
The eighth one, work or take a work.
Walk or
Walk
walk.
or take a walk.
All right, great. So let's move on to the next stage. I think this part is a bit challenge because I have a circle and make a tip on the pictures. I have given the students different name, and I want you guys to find out how those students get to their school and which transportation they are using. All right, and here's an example. All right, check what did I think my all right, I think my supervisor already here. Inconvenience, boys and girls. So let's just keep going our lesson today.
Right. Thank you very much, Ding Ding. Glad to be here.
All right.
Even though a bit late.
Hi, Doctor.
All right. Hi. Hi. How are you? Okay. So all the best. Yeah. All right.
Okay. I just got continue my lesson. All right. So as you guys can see, my supervisor here. So be nice. All right. So I have already named the character on the pictures, as you guys can see. Okay. Here is an example, like A, how does Bob get to school? And B, answers is he takes the train. So I want you guys to find out the characters on the picture. Like I'm going to give another example. Just want to be more clear. Like Bob. So as we can see, Bob on the left corner. Can you guys see Bob? So I'm going to ask you, how does Bob get to school? And I want you to find out how the students get to school. So the answer would be, he rides the bicycle. Okay? So anyone want to give a try? Or maybe I can find a volunteer to make a pair with me. How about Yang?
Yes,
Yang
yes, I
Qingyu.
can.
Okay, so I want you to find out how about Mary? Mary, here.
He takes the subway
right
to
hand.
school.
Okay, great. And the next one I want to have Vincent. How about Vincent?
Perfect.
Okay, so I want you to find out how about John? How does John get to school? Here, John is here. Can you see my mouse?
He takes the train.
Okay, great, Tutu. You have saved your friends. All right. So John, we can see from the picture, he takes the train, go to school. And can we have our last volunteer? So anyone want to answer this question? How about Yang Yang? Is Yang Yang here? Okay. Can Yang Yang hear me? All right, I think Yang Yang might not be here. I'll call you later on. Okay, so next one, how about Dao Dao?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, Dao
Yang
Dao, I want you to find out
Lan walking to school. Yeah, Yang Lan walking to school.
okay. I think Yang Lan is on the left, but anyway, you give me the answer. I think your net over there is not very good. All right. So I want to just be more clear. I'm going to explain to you guys in Chinese one more time. All right. 因为图片上这些人，就待会儿刚才提问嘛，给大家就是我已经标注上了这些名字，大家应该都可以看到。然后到时候就是大家找一下这些人他是用什么交通工具去上学的，然后我就会用英文问 How does Bob get to school？ 然后大家就回答 He takes the train。就行了，就看图片上的这些人物他是怎么上学的。比如说 Paul， 他应该是刚从巴士上下来，就大家可以理解吗？ Do you guys understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yeah, sure.
understand.
Okay. How about Maggie?
Clear.
Give us the last example. I want you to find out Paul. How does Paul get to school?
I would say Paul, he takes the bus to go to school.
Yes, excellent. That's right. Okay, so let's move to the next stage. Oh, here I have prepared few examples and sentences. I want you guys to tell me how Liu Yifei go to work. And I think there's an obvious answer, but I want you guys to tell me. Maybe we can answer together. Obviously, right?
Sport.
It's the really the start. Okay. Wait a moment. The slides. Yes. Liu Yifei often takes the car to work. That's great. And also, except this sentence, we can also say Liu Yifei often gets to work by car. So it's just different type of using verb. And I want you guys to know how we speak when we use the vocabularies teachers. Also in China, character.
They love to work.
Here's Jielun Zhou. And can you guys tell me how does he get to work? How about I think it's always right. How about Joy?
He go to work, take train. by train.
Yes, that's right. So we can see that from the picture, Jie Zhou go to work by the train. Oh, sorry. Okay, so also in another way, we can say that Jielun Zhou sometimes get to work by train. Okay, the last one. How does he go to school? And how about can we have Maggie? Is Maggie here?
It's Dean.
Yes, teacher,
You-
but you stop showing the screen.
Yeah, you do not share.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
you guys cannot share.
can see.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Just it suddenly stopped.现在可以了吗？
No,
No, no,
didn't
no.
work.
Still cannot. Let me
Yeah,
check.
we cannot see.
Cannot say.
How about now? Still cannot.
Yes, yes, they
Yes.
can.
Okay.
So now you guys can see the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's. Okay, so can you tell me how does he get to work?
It is Yao Ming, right?
Yes, but I think he's not
Um,
Yao Ming, but anyway.
but no,
We're not
anyway, I
focusing on
forgot
him.
about his name, and so he takes the subway to go to the work.
Yes, right, correct. So we all know that his name is Liu Xiang. You got the wrong person. Okay, but anyway, you got the right answer. Liu Xiang usually takes the bus, takes the subway to work. And can you answer me in another way that we just learned? By, use by.
Okay, so Liu Xiang often go to the work by subway.
Yes, great. So let's move to the last. Yeah, this one is Yao Ming. You got the right one. Okay, so how about Tutu? Are you here? Tutu?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell
Yao
me
Ming.
how does he get to work?
Yao Ming ride the bike to go to the war.
Okay, how about use another way.
Yummy often go to the work by bike.
Yamin gets to work by bike every day. Okay, so the last, I think this one is the last one. So I'm going to answer by myself. So how does she go to school? And because there's no pictures on screen, so we just pretend she goes to school by working, or we can also say on foot. Okay, here's a quick summarize, and I want you guys to know the structures of the sentences. And here we just learned take the bus, take any transportation, and but if we want to use a transportation like a bike, we cannot say take a bike or work a bike or buy a bike. So for bike, there is a specific vocabulary to describe it, like ride a bike. All right. So, but like a bus or train or subway, we can also use take. Here's just a quick summarize. Also, we can say if we want to go to somewhere, we can say go to university by bus, and go to school by bike, and go to home on foot. Okay, so until now, is anyone not clear about we just learned? So if there's anything that you don't understand, please no hesitate, raise your hands up and let me know. I will explain one more time to you. I'm going to use Chinese one more time. 大家有什么不清楚的，可以直接开麦跟我说。如果不方便的话，也可以用中文。就我会给大家解释一下，然后再用中文，再用英文双语解释。All right. Okay, so it seems like everyone is clear. So now moved on to our activity stage. Here's a guessing time. I want to have 3 volunteers and to guess the transportation. And next I'm going to describe the transportation, but I will not give the transportation's name. Yes, do you guys understand? This means I want you guys to speak out which transportation is from my description.
Okay, understood.
All right, great. Okay, so here we got 3 different sentences. And let's say the first one. It's like a bicycle, but also has 2 wheels. But the speed is faster than bicycle. Yes, Maggie, do you have any idea?
No.
No? So
No.
anyone got the answer? Just quick raise your hands up and tell me.
I guess it must be motorcycle.
Yes, great. Yeah, you just gave the Maggie's answer. All right, that's great. Motorcycle. Also, there's another answer like electric bicycle. It's common in China, right? But in Malaysia, my university over there, so there's a lot of motorcycle over there. So it's very common to see motorcycle in Malaysia. But in China, we normally use bicycle or electric bicycle. Okay, let's move on to the second one. It can run on the water, but can hold a lot of goods. I think the answer is obvious, right? It can
Yeah.
run on the water. Okay, I think Maggie got the answer. Speak out.
Yeah. I will say the ship.
Yes, ships. That's right. Ships or boats. Great. Okay. Let's have the last one. This transportation has no wheels and it can run on the ground, but the speed is fast as an airplane. I think this transport is also common in China, in every big city. How about anyone know the answer? Just quick think. How about April? Is April here? 清洁.
I have no idea actually.
Okay. So anyone got any idea? No wheels and it can run on the ground, but the speed is faster as an airplane. Anyone got an idea? I think it's a bit difficult because when I'm thinking this question, it's also difficult for me to think about the answer. No worries. I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to think about this. Okay. 10, 9,
I guess
8. Okay, yeah. Tell me your answer.
is that a high-speed rail?
Yes, great. That's right. High-speed rail.
Okay.
So I think it's very common in our China, right? Because if I want to go somewhere, if I want to travel in China, I think the highway may be even more convenience than airplane because the speed is equal with airplane, but it's more convenience. Okay, so I think all of you guys got familiar with those transportations. Okay, let's move on to our last activity. And it's actually a pair work. I'm going to explain to you guys the instruction. And I want you guys to find out a pair and make a group or find your friends to become a pair. And later I'm going to ask to pick up few groups to come out and speak your sentences. So before that, your group has to figure out or think about the sentences that it can be from your own experience or it can be from your parents. All right, it's just simple sentences, but I want you guys to role play, ask each other. Okay, so here's an example. I think it's very clear. A, how do you get to school? And your friend should be answer, well, I usually blah 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 blah, but sometimes blah blah blah. Right? And one more thing, I want you guys to add on. How long does it take? Because last class we have learned the minutes and hours and seconds, those vocabularies. So I want you guys to add on your dialogues. How long does it take? It means how long does it take from your home to school or from where to where? Okay. Do you guys understand? So I'm going to okay. Anyone is not clear, I'm going to use Chinese to explain one more time. But I just want to give you guys more practice and a good atmosphere of English. Okay, so I think everyone is clear now. So I want you guys to, I'm going to give you guys like 3 minutes to find out your peers. Or you guys want me to help you guys to find out your peer? Okay, maybe I will help you guys. So we can see on our meeting, how many students we got now. So now I think we have 18, but in the meeting got my supervisor, so I think 18. So we got 9 pairs. And how about we can see from the screen list, just on the top one and the second one. The first one and the second one become a pair, and the second one and the fourth one become a pair. Like Dao Dao and Fan Shuo, you guys can be a pair. You understand? 你们俩就组成一组，就是从这个屏幕上，屏幕列表里可以看得到。就是第一个，哎，你们可以看到自己是跟谁组队吗？就是你们连着的最近的那个人，第一个人和第二个人组队，第二个人和第三个人组队，可以看到吗
No, because I'm on the top of the list because, you know.
？All
You
right,
can write on the chat box.
that's nice. Okay, that's great. So maybe you can here and give me your names on the chat box. All right. Thank you for your advice, Yang. Okay, if you guys cannot find your friends to become your pair, maybe can ask me for help. So I'm going to give you guys your friend's name and list so that we can save some times. All right. So because We only have 10 more minutes. Okay, so I just list down your names. Maybe how about Tutu and Xinjie?
Okay.
Okay, I'll type on the chat box so that you guys can see. And how about Dao Dao with Joy? Is that you guys okay? Do you guys understand what I'm saying just now?
Uh,
How do you get to school?
well, I usually ride bike, but sometimes I by bus.
How long does it take?
It takes about 10 minutes and 15 minutes.
Okay.
All right, seems you guys are the fastest group. I just give the peer's name and you give me the answer. All right, that's great. Okay, thanks. It seems like you guys are already prepared. Great. And I'm going to list the rest of students. And just give a few names. I think we don't have enough time, so I just make you guys become here quickly and if we do not have time, I want you guys to write it down. And I want you guys to write it down and to find out your peer, to make your own dialogue and submit it to me next week. Wait.
Teacher, do you see up other Paris? Can I have the dialogue with the young? Because we already see that.
Yes, all right. Yeah, sure. I think.
Are you there?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, maybe you guys can go first, and I'll make
Yeah,
the
sure.
rest of the peers later on. Okay.
Okay. May I be the A person? So I will start the conversation first. How do you get to school?
Well, I usually take the bicycle to school, but sometimes my dad drive me to school.
Okay. How long does it take?
If I take a bicycle, it takes me about 20 minutes, and my dad drive me to school, it take me 10 minutes.
Okay, thank you for your answer me.
All right, that's great. I think that's excellent examples for us. Okay, can we have the last pair? Just save some time. Last pair, can I have April and Tutu? Have you guys think about your dialogues?
Hello, teacher. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes.
Okay, I want to invite Vincent play.
All right. Sure, of course.
Are you here?
Vincent, are you here?
Okay.
Okay. So maybe.
So how about I ask the question, and Vincent, you can you answer the question?
Okay.
Okay. So how do you get to school?
Well, I usually bus, but sometimes on foot.
Okay, so how long does it take?
It take about 10 minutes and 5 minutes.
Fine, thank you. And this is our question, so thank you, Mr. Ding.
All right, that's great. Okay, there's a questions, Vincent. If you go to school by bicycle, it's going to take about 10 minutes, but on foot only 5 minutes. All right, so but anyway, your answer is correct, but it doesn't make sense. All right, so let's just move on. Our last stage is about the question time. So I think you already received your worksheet in our WeChat group, right? And I want you to fill in this form in this question sheet based on what we have learned today. But I think we do not have that much time to fill in. So I want you guys to to take it to your home and maybe submit by tomorrow, by tonight. Is that okay? So because tomorrow morning, I think tomorrow morning or Thursday morning, we're going to have another class. So I want to check with you guys the answer and let's see, are you guys already, if you guys already master the knowledge or not. Okay?
Okay, no problem, teacher.
Okay, no problem, teacher.
Okay. And actually, I want to do it on the class, but anyway, here's a take-home task actually. So there's a survey. I want you guys to make a survey when you come back to home. This survey is about you can serve anyone that's in your family, like your dad, your mommy, and you can just ask them normally which transportation they will use when they go to work. Okay, I want you guys to fill out this form, find out at least 3 person, and tell me which transportation that they are using. Okay, so the format will be on the picture here. Type the name, and school, and remember how long. Okay, and here's that example. I like Tom, how to get to school, take a bus. How long does it take? 20 minutes. All right. Except fill in this form. And also, I want you guys to write it down and write it into dialogues. All right. So I think that's all for our class today because I don't want to delay our class because it's about lunchtime. Okay, so I think I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Okay, class dismissed. Thank you guys. Thank you boys and girls. And thank you so much, my supervisor, for taking your time to be here.
Dinding, thank you very much for having me. But Dinding, can you wait for a little bit? I want to talk to you for just like 10 minutes. Is that okay?
Yes, sure, doctor.
Right. I think your students can leave this meeting, but I hope we can meet both of us together for a short time.
Okay, sure.
Right.
Okay, everyone, please leave the class and to go have your lunch now.
Okay, thank you, teacher Ding, and goodbye.
Bye,
Thank you,
guys.
teacher Ding.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
OK，大家可以退出会议了，谢谢，辛苦了各位同学们，可以去吃午饭了。大家退出一下，我还要跟我的导师要简单的说几句。 我可以控制谁退出会议吗？
All right, okay, Ding Ding, how are you? Everything is okay, yeah?
Yes, yes, Doctor.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you can hear my voice very, very well, I hope.
Yes, yes, very clear.
Okay, that's very good. Okay, so I actually have to go to another observation at 12:30. So we'll take a few minutes to discuss your teaching and your lesson plan, as well as your reflection. I do have some comments, but I just want to know how